ChatGPT could be killing your site. I'm witnessing this across the board of a whole bunch of people that I mentor, business owners, marketers. They're killing their sites with meaningless AI content. If you can press 2 buttons and generate it and deploy it on your site, don't you think that content is potentially polluting the internet? Now, don't get me wrong, I got extremely excited about all of these workflows 3 years ago when it first went live. As someone that has over 25 content writers and content creators, we tested these, and I still have lots of sites of my own that are suffering from this. This is where we realized that we had these incredible tools, rewriting tools. If we go back 15 years, one of the first workflows that I properly executed after giving up on hiring actual creative writers is we created a 4-step process where we would research topics that relate and get traffic to the main key term. Essentially research, citations, find the best answer for this, and essentially rewrite what was already talked about. And that stuff worked really well. Now, back then, I didn't run into keyword cannibalization issues. The keyword cannibalization is when you have 10 posts or 15 posts that are mulling over the same topic. It might be how to choose a wedding dress, it might be wedding dress. Now, you can all agree that the intent of key terms matters a lot. How to choose a wedding dress and wedding dress Melbourne have a buying intent, but it might be what style of dress, or it might be another key term that I just can't make up right now that would give you like an informational intent. What is the time? What is the weather, right? In and out. So where I'm going with this is I'm seeing business owners and marketers go into ChatGPT, ask a question, paste that answer into their website. That's where you can do some damage, because what you're doing there, you're just polluting. If AI and AI overviews could generate that answer, it means that the search engines will not consider your answer as valuable enough to even index. And what you're basically doing, you're bloating your sitemap, meaning you are showing pages on your website of quality that is not useful, right? So you might have 1,000 of those blogs. I don't want to say one of the first, but the first thing I did is I built a software that goes and mass produces this content. I deployed it purely on my sites, my personal sites. And sure enough, we got quick wins. But then, over time, the cost of entry, those types of posts were done better with unique tones, unique information, and essentially they were just of higher quality. They had more authorship, they had more backlinks. They're all the things that are important in ranking pages. So if you're a business owner or a marketer and you want to allocate time to your SEO campaign, okay, I can leverage these tools. I would begin with personal, unique experiences with data that only you can create or somewhat unique. Like you've just finished this installation of this split system, or you've just finished this client has had a ACL reconstruction, and you can share, you don't want to share private things, but you can share things that are unique. You have your unique tone, you have your unique jokes, right? You have your unique history and experience. So I'm not saying don't make AI content, I'm just saying make sure the AI content is rewritten, enhanced, edited, has a human flavor, that it cannot be just mass bulk produced. Make sure it is actually useful, make sure that it is engaging, and it's not just a rewrite of the thousands of other posts. Exactly what I did for many years because it worked. My stuff ranked at the top because I was able to put in the exact amount of keywords that needed to be in there. I ended up being better than the average. I ended up having more links from high authority sites. That stuff worked for so many years, and I'm watching it slowly but surely plummet, in which case I'm just compressing, 301 redirecting, paying huge attention to the intent of certain keywords. If the intent of the keyword is commercial, that keyword, how to choose a financial advisor, why should I choose a financial advisor, because the term is financial advisor, that should be answered in the sales page. No longer should that be a blog on its own, which it used to be. And the blog used to get the traffic, and it would send internal links to the main service page, right? Old school versus new school. However, how to choose a financial advisor would be a guest post that I would load up on one of my accounting sites, where I would recommend my main financial advisor as the best financial advisor in City, Melbourne, Sydney, Brisbane, you name it. So while all of these tools are great, just ask yourself, can someone else deploy this exact content? Because that exact question will probably be answered in more or less the same way for somebody else. How do we make this content more unique? How do we make it better than the top 10 out there already? What kind of a twist can we put onto it? So your time is actually better spent recording yourself and your tone and your words, because you are unique. And then using AI as a tool to enhance, crack dad jokes. Like one of the things that I did, I loaded up 200 corny dad jokes into a custom GPT. And so when I want to post a review video, a local review video for one of my personal test sites, I'll just talk something into the AI, and what it will do, it will use my review of, let's say, this sailing club behind me, and then it will spin in some local things about Melbourne. It would spin in some dad jokes. And so you've got something, I don't know if it's so super valuable, but it's super unique and super different. There's unlimited things that you can do. Just what you don't do is the thing that anyone can do, which is throw in a question into AI and just start pasting that onto your site. You're going to do some overall damage.